Well, I just pressed the record and it comes straight on. It's the 18th of October.
Exactly as they want me to.
And I'm watching my laptop. I'm watching my own first video of my SimCity playlist that I did just 2 years ago. Kansas City, this one.
There. So just people here.
It was actually the last kind of playlist I did. And I'm kind of enjoying looking at it.
Maybe we should just try and put a bit of.
I'm finding it, I think it's okay.
400 and then minus 40, that's okay.
Compared to the one I did
Okay.
quite a few years earlier, where I was talking and trying to philosophize and stuff. This one is actually
You don't want
better, I
everything
think.
to be. Oh my god, that's not what I want.
It's quite slow, and I'm explaining everything about the game, and well, I mean, it's very subjective. I'm into the
You
game.
can see them coming up already. Rich.
Anyway, today's the 18th of October. It's a Saturday. Flo's just gone away for the night to do yoga.
Very hard to please.
She'll be back tomorrow morning. I keep thinking yoga is such a great front for someone having an affair.
So let's try
You know.
something else. If I go to sports,
If it wasn't Flo,
try these.
and maybe I'll find out in the future that she's, but it's not. I don't believe she's just not the type.
Just means I'm going to get medium wealthy people.
But anyway, she'll be back tomorrow morning, and I've been playing Anno 1800 for hours and hours and hours today, and I've got to a point where I'm on 72 million.
The game loves it when you just draw things.
That's what I've got, and I'm earning I've got something like 72 million, and I'm also earning about 70,000 an hour or whatever. And it's huge. The way I have the game at the moment is just massive. So I don't know how much more what I can do with it.
There you go. I'm giving it. See, there isn't really any demand for super wealthy people, just for these two.
But I was watching Neo Crypto
And that's what
yesterday. I couldn't sleep. I woke up at.
And to
Let me
be.
just pause the game for a second to say this. I'm distracted. I woke up at 4 o'clock in the morning and I couldn't sleep, and I've been thinking the last few days about this guy, Neo Cryptor. He was the guy I went to, maybe more than 10 years ago. How time flies. To try and have a tutorial about the OBS system, Open Broadcast Software. And I followed him after that, and so last night I was kind of saying, how's he getting on? Because I haven't checked into his account in a long time, and he was homeless in a car with his. There was like 2 teenagers behind him, a girl and a guy, and he never shows his wife, who apparently has got some mental disabilities, and he had nowhere to live, and it was quite. It's terrible to say it, because entertaining is not the word. It's like inspiring in some way for me. Inspiring to watch a person like that and think, wow, I've got it a lot easier. When you see things like this, it can make you appreciate your state of play. And he'd lost a lot of weight and stuff, and looked quite well. Looked really cool. Had a big grey beard. Probably younger than me, I would imagine. I have no idea if that's true or not, but normally in these cases, these guys are 20 years younger than me. At least 10 years younger than me. And so I watched him all night, and his videos all stopped 8 months ago. It was like 8 months last video. 8 months. Christmas time. And I've been trying to find any information about I got into his Instagram account, his Facebook account, everything to see what's the story with this guy now, but I can't find any information about what he's not like a Daniel Larson. He's got 6,000 subscribers, and when he did a live stream of his situation, homeless in his car, he didn't have any, like 14 views or something. So it's impossible to find out what the story is. But watching him carry on and go on about playing games, and then I went back to my Quint 34577, 21 subscribers. 21 subscribers. Who are they? Account. Because there's something stirring in me to do more YouTube stuff. I don't know what it is, but I want to do something else. And watching this has kind of surprised me, because when I watched the other city building stuff I did a few years earlier, I found it awfully dull and boring. But this one, it's actually engaging. You kind of get into it. I'm going through the game, I'm talking about it, I'm moving along, I'm doing things. And I'm finding it's a good video. I have 334 views on this first one. I don't know why I don't have anywhere near that views on the second and third and fourth. I don't know why. Maybe people, when I got 8 thumbs up, I can see here. But it's good. It's a good video. And I got some cheap headphones. Was that today or yes? Was it yesterday? Yesterday it was, an Ocean. And I'm thinking of doing something new. I've got an interview next Thursday in a hotel in Man to work in a kitchen. I called them back, and because I heard nothing from them, and so I called back, and I managed to speak to the same girl that interviewed me, and I said, it's been a week. I'm waiting for a response. And then she said, the chef was supposed to contact you. I'm going to tell him. And then about 5 minutes after that, I got an email from the chef, who's 33, and he's a Michelin kind of chef, whatever that means. I have no idea. And so he's given me, I have to go in and see him next Thursday. For a job, cleaning the dishes. I've got no problem cleaning dishes. All jobs to me are all they're all pretty much irrelevant and superficial. It doesn't really matter what anyone is doing. Unless you're a doctor or a nurse, something. I'm sure there's more in that category, but 90% of jobs are just totally ridiculous and unnecessary. I've got the human resource department for the retirement home in Orzon and another one in Orzon, 2, and I have to send some information to them. And right now, after a few drinks, it all seems quite nice, I'm looking forward to. It's adventurous to think could be working in these places. Probably won't feel like that tomorrow morning, but right now it's like, it could be cool. Could be cool working in a restaurant or an old folks home. At the moment, by the way, we've got a mouse in the house. I bought 2 traps, but they don't work, and we're a bit worried we'll hurt the mouse. It's me and Flo. So I ordered another mouse, which is like a little bucket, and the mouse goes on the roof of this thing, like a bin, and it basically falls in and it can't get out. And that should be coming in a few days ago. I saw the mouse today. It was behind the kettle. Looked to be doing well. Looked to be a bit fat. I think it comes out during the night and helps itself to the cat food. We're very peaceful people here. We don't. Well, me, man, I can get to me, is a mouse. It's got its rights. It's got its rights, and if you murder a mouse, it's like murdering anything. You shouldn't murder a mouse. I don't feel like that with insects. I'll gladly kill a mosquito or a fly, but a mouse, no. It's, to me, when I look at it, it's just too close to me. I know they say genetically, is it genetically or chromosomally? I don't know, it's quite close to humans. But when you see a mouse the way, like this mouse, it saw me and it ran behind the toaster. And then I moved away and it basically came out again to see if I'd gone. And then I moved a bit again and then it charged across the sink to try and get away from me. It's kind of exactly what I would do if I was a mouse. When you see the way they act, it's a bizarre thing. I don't know if it's it sounds like it's kind of morally nice and an advancement in spirituality to be concerned about mouse, but it leads you into a dreadful world of awfulness when you start to have empathy for a mouse, because I already, until I got Tuco, I didn't have an enormous amount of empathy for dogs, but now I have Tuco. He's like a child. I mean, he's like my son here. It's just, my God, if anything happened to him, it's like he's like another human being beside me. And so now I can't watch anything bad about dogs, because to me they're just the same as people, and I'm even like that with mice. It's some people might think, well, that's great, it's like morally good, it's on some spiritual level, it's a nice thing, but on this level it's kind of a shocking place to put yourself, because it's bad enough trying to deal with all the misfortune that happens to us humans without getting all depressed and upset because of what happens to mice. Fucking hell, a cat brings in mice and I was like, oh God, you killed the mouse. Oh, why did you do that? And yet I saw what looked like a South of France rat on the path the other day. It was dead. And it was the ugliest looking fucking thing I ever saw, and I can't imagine ever having empathy for that thing. But it was just basically a bigger version of all these things that I am talking about here. Anyway, that's the way it is. It's an interesting... it's interesting to do an audio thing here, because normally I'm walking, and now here I am beside my laptop
For the aesthetic,
on this
I'm gonna
night at 9:15,
here.
and I'm impressed with my own video, which it's nice, because it's not that I'm impressed with all my videos. That's kind of the way I wanted to put this, because I watched the other videos of stuff I've done, the other SimCity stuff, and I couldn't watch it. I thought it was terrible, totally unengaging and just boring. But this is a fantastic return to form, this thing, which I did, can I tell when I did this? 2 years ago, it says here. It doesn't give you the date anymore. It's a shame. I prefer to have the date the thing was uploaded.
Okay, those houses are going
But it's only 2 years ago, so 2023.
But the wind is blowing. Oh my God, this is something we'd like to get rid of.
And it's an interesting
This is the sewage
video.
system.
Adios for now. Goodbye.
Holy crap!
Good luck to you in
Literally,
the future.
that's